Hello guys, welcome back to the Crazy Bit channel, and today we have race 2 of the GTTCC round 1 from Maggiore East this time. This race is a reverse grid of the first race results. So on pole we have Angus in the Supra. This is the race where everyone gets to choose their second car choice. In second, the Ferrari is Craig. Third place is Marshall in the Hyundai Genesis. A very interesting choice there. You don't see many Genesises in the GTTCC. So in fourth place, we have Haz in the VW Scirocco. Another Scirocco up next is Buffon in fifth place. Now sixth place we have Dave Infinity Decals in the Lamborghini. Seventh is Martin in the 650S McLaren. Next up we have another Scirocco, and that's ADG in 8th place. 9th place P1 Valium in his trusty Honda NSX. Then we have Gold in the Gold Ferrari, very nice livery. Next up, another Supra, we have Apache. Then in the Toyota, only Toyota on the grid, is LFC fan. And then bringing up the rear is Raffo in his Samsung Ferrari. So let's get this race underway then. Reverse grid could be interesting, especially at the start. You've got the slow drivers up front, quick drivers at the back. Let's see what happens. Who's going to get down to turn 1? Is there going to be any chaos? Oh. So Angus gets a slow start then from the line. There's Marshall up onto the inside, already heading down to turn 3. It's nearly 3 wide. Craig gets the outside line, gets that Ferrari into the first corner in first. There's Infinity Dave trying to go in the inside of Martin there. A little bit of side contact there, a little bit of wiggling coming through the last few corners there. Next few corners. So here we go on to the back straight now. This is a long back straight on this track, down to the hairpin that is banked, and we've just had someone go off at the back there. Let's take a look what happened there. So we're on board with LFC fan. He's side by side with Apache, gets on the curb. Oh, a bit weird there. Seems to try and regain the car, but goes wide off the track. Managed to save it in the end though. So we go back up front. Craig Maximus is leading away from Marshall, but Marshall's quickly gaining on him through the bank corner there. The Hyundai seems to be really good. There's a bit of swerving there from Dave. He had a bit of contact. Not sure who with. But as we see now, Marshall's on the gearbox of that Ferrari now. Right on the back, he's going to go and try for another take. Thinks the better of it, backs out, follows Craig round the next few corners. 2 right-handers. Now leaning into a little left kink before the downhill little straight before the last turn. Last turn is a long left-hander. You've got to be very careful on the brakes. Careful on the exit. Craig goes wide. Still getting on track. Marshall still behind him as we head down the field then. Angus in third in that Supra, followed by Dave in fourth. Closely followed by Haz. Buffoon's going to try and go for an overtake. Martin's round the outside. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there nearly. Raffo's already made his way up to 7th. Soon to be 6th place. He's on the back of these Scirocco's. Haz and Buffoon running together in 5th and 6th. Raffo in 7th. Oh, he's got a few cars behind him. This is getting a bit spicy now. As they head down the straight, Raffo's got a purple sector. Then we've got Martin, then Gold, then Valium, then AD, following closely behind. An LFC fan now closing on this gap in his little Toyota. And then we've got Apache at the back. Let's go back up to this little fight though here now. It's getting pretty wild as they head into the last sector of the course. Martin's trying to hold off onto all these cars behind him. He's trying to just defend from everybody here. He's fallen down to 8th off the grid, so he's only lost 1 spot. There's LFC fan going a bit wide there in the turn, still regains the position. Coming down now, down to start lap 3. Oh, there's someone else going wide off. It's Valium. Valium went wide there. Martin's been able to manage to defend from everybody. What's this going turn 1 before 4, 5 wide going turn 1? Oh, there's a bit of chaos. Let's go on board with Infinity Div. We're 4 wide into the turn. Gets a little bit pushed wide. Then there's another tap there. Oh, that's not very good there. Hate to see the contact. Dave managed to regain composure. Back on the back of Angus. Hate to see a little bit of contact, but when you've only got a little bit of space in that turn, try and leave as much space, and then there's someone else on your inside. He taps you into someone else, and it's just horrible. But now we're heading back down the straight. Dave is trying to fend off Martin, who's right behind him. He's on the outside of the turn. Gets a little bit of a bump there. That helps him. Tries to get on the inside of Angus, but doesn't quite do it. Must say, Dave always does really nice liveries. I mean, look at that livery. It's just got so many elements to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the little warning stripes on the back as well, the yellow and black. Love it. Anyway, we're going round the 2 right-handers. Can Dave oh, he goes wide off. He goes on the inside line into the grass. Maybe a penalty there. Yep, there it is. 5 second, 0.5 second, half a second penalty. Sorry. Martin goes wide there. Obviously, with a penalty, you cannot overtake anybody. You can defend, but you can't overtake. I think this battle's calmed down now. People are trying to still get through the field. Marshall is up to first now. We're going to have to backtrack and see where this happened. So on the end of lap 3, Craig goes wide. That leaves Marshall with all the momentum of the straight. He's going to try and go for a dive on the inside corner on the first turn. He's side by side. Craig goes wide there. Tries to come back. Gets into the side of Buffon. Doesn't quite do it. There's Marshall up into the lead then. He's going to try and escape now. There's a bit of chaos now at back because Craig is trying to defend off Raffo, Buffon and Haz. Then you've got Angus slowly behind, followed by AD and Infinity Decals. Can he manage to pull out a gap? Marshall is escaping. He's like, I see you boys, I'm running scared. So Craig now is coming under fire from Buffon. Buffon's trying to get past him on the inside line. He manages to do it. A flash of the lights. A little bit of side contact there. Craig now down into third. Now he's going to come under fire from the other Ferrari of Raffo and Angus of the Toyota. Can he get past him in these next couple of corners? Craig goes wide. Oh, he goes off the track wide. There he goes. There he's lost a ton of positions there. Down to 6th place now. And now he's coming under fire from AD and Infinity Decals. So now Haz is on the inside. Trying to get on the inside of Haz. Doesn't quite... Angus, sorry. Doesn't quite do it. But here comes Craig Maximus again back. He's on the straight. He's got the speed. Can he do anything into turn 1? He's going to go on the outside line. Oh, he gets squeezed between the 2 cars. There's a bit of contact there. Everybody manages to carry on though without no crashing. I think, yeah, Craig is definitely still there. He's still in the fight after that little mistake running wide. But now as we head up to the start, up to the front of the grid, Marshall is coming under fire from Buffon and Raffo. And as Buffon goes on the inside line for the next corner, he gets it done. But here comes Raffo as well. They're side by side going up the turn, up the next hill, next to the next turn. So Buffon in the lead. Marshall 9nd coming under fire from Raffo. Raffo's just sitting there behind. From the back of the pack though, in 3 to 4 laps to 3rd place is, you know, he's onto a winner with this in this season. He's going to be one to watch. Great racecraft, great driving, and he's on the inside line now. Marshall's hanging it out wide, and Raffo gets the pass done, or does he? Is Marshall going to come try and come back past? I think he's got him. Yep, he's got him on the turn, but here comes Marshall on the outside line. Oh, doesn't really do anything, but there's a little bit more contact in the background there. Let's have a little look at that. So we're on board. Oh, Craig just outbrakes himself, gets on the grass there. As you can see, he's got LFC fan. There's a little bit of lag there. Don't know if LFC fan is lagging or if it's someone else, but there's a bit of a lag there. As we head on to this battle now then. 6th place, LFC fan is trying to pull away from Infinity Decals and AD. And then you've got Angus right behind him in 9th place. 10th place is Patchy. He's managed to pull some of the gap back he lost at the start. Don't know what's happening with Martin, but he's had a shocker of opening of the race. He's down to 11th with a penalty. Then there's Gold and P1 Valium down there. I don't know what's happened to him as well. Had a little bit of trouble somewhere. It might have come together with Gold, but them two are at the back of the pack, trying to get back up to the mid pack and work their way through. But as we go up to the top, then as we come round complete lap 6, it's Buffon leading the way from Raffo. Raffo now is up into that 2nd place after overtaking Marshall. Marshall's now coming under fire from Haz. Is Haz going to try and dive it on the inside of the turn 1? There he goes, on the inside. I think Marshall is probably getting tyre wear right at this minute. The Hyundai is good, but with being an FR car, it tends to suffer with front tyre wear quite a lot. So he could just be getting tyre wear issues in the corners now. He's still got the speed down the straight though. He's right behind Haz. So let's see if he can mount a charge and get back past. Just follow him now, taking that inside line on the hairpin there. Followed by Marshall in 4th, his LFC fan. He's bringing Craig with him. Craig's right behind him. Can Craig try and get past him? He's lost a few positions, but he's still in the mix in 6th place. Oh, there's a little bit of defensive contact there. LFC fan going around the outside. That Toyota's doing pretty well. The Toyota is very good on its tyres. Some would say OP on its tyres, but we'll have to see how it fares in the later stages of this race. 10 minutes in, there is a bit of people going wide up front, but everything seems to be okay. Marshall's still with Haz there. We go down. 7th place is AD. He is making his way up now. Infinity Decals is now in 9th place. He's side by side. He's going to get a switchback done on the Angus there. Angus goes wide. He gets the inside line, and Infinity Decal Dave is back past. Angus in 9th. He's probably going to come under pressure from Apache now. Apache's working his way through the field. Can he get into the back of this battle? Valium is... Oh, now we've got a three-way battle here. It's spicing up between Valium, Gold and Martin. Martin has lost considerably amount of time. He was in 11th, he's now down in 13th at the back. Here's Valium and Gold. They're going to follow each other around through the bank turn. They're trying everything just to catch up to the pack. Ideally, they should be working together, but it looks like Gold's trying to mount a charge. Is he going to be able to get a move done on Valium? He's going on the inside line. Can he get it done? They're both side by side going through the two right-handers. Valium is... Oh, there you go. Gold's got past him, but Valium's right behind him. This has allowed Martin to close up. Valium now just following Gold through. Martin, a little bit of a bump in there. He's trying to bump him. Is anything going to happen as we head down into turn 1 now? It's very close between these guys. No room for error at all. Valium goes on the inside line. Doesn't quite have the momentum to get past Gold. Gold runs wide though. Oh, Valium's going to try and hang it around the outside. The Gold comes back though, regains the car. Oh, there's Martin all over the curbs. As they head now through the S's, now down to the main straight, the back straight. Can Gold defend and fend off these two? Or is Valium going to be able to get in his slipstream and pass him through the hairpin? Valium just follows him through. Nothing untoward yet. Great battle for 11th place here. They're losing time though to the rest of the pack. I mean, you know, great battle and everything, but should really be working together to get up to the front, then battle each other. Oh, a little bit of bump there for Valium on Gold. Gold still regains, doesn't affect him too much. Oh, Valium's on there, goes a little bit tight on that corner, cuts the track. Yep, there it is, a penalty there. Now he's not able to overtake Gold until he gets rid of that penalty. So we head up to the front then. Buffon is still in the lead, leading the way from Raffo. A little bit of a gap there. LFC fan now is past Marshall. So he's got his little plucky Toyota past the touring car style of the Genesis. The Genesis is still doing good in 4th place. AD now is coming under fire. He's got Haz and Apache right behind him. I told you Apache was going to come back through. Apache is a very fast driver in that Supra. He's also did well in the Megane first race. He's now on the inside line with Haz. Marshall raced him against Apache in the last season. Was a tight contested championship last season, and Apache was one of the drivers that improved for me over the course of the season and towards the end. He got a few, I believe he got a few wins. He did quite well. So as we head back on now, coming into the last corner to complete the 10th lap, as we head closer to that halfway mark. There it is, 15 minutes, halfway through the race. Oh, I hear tyre squealing at the front. Marshall might have just outbraked himself a little bit there, but now he's being followed closely by AD. AD's trying to get onto the back of Marshall. Runs a bit wide on the grass there. Still leaning away from Apache though. Everybody to decals now, he's dropped down a little bit, but he's still in that 7th place. Followed by Craig and Angus. Angus has got a half a second penalty, but now Gold has managed to close that gap. Valium is down in 12th and Haz is in 13th. We're going to have to see what happened here to Haz. So Haz pitted and something happened between Valium and the other three. So Valium gets that penalty then, half-second penalty. Does the right thing in losing the penalty. Gets on the straight. Does anything else happen to him? Because he loses quite a lot of ground on the other two. So coming through the first few corners. As you can see, Martin and Valium run wide on the grass there. It's very, very strange for Valium to lose that much ground in that little time, just after a half-second penalty. As you can see, they're heading down the back straight now. Valium A little bit of a gap there to Martin. Gold still leading the way from Martin. Round the hairpin. Gold in 11th. Can he get back up to the front? Can he do anything? He's definitely got the pace. He's definitely been the fastest driver and good on his tyres as well in past races. So let's see if he can have any say in the outcome of this race at all. Valium now still following the way, going through the little left kink before the little short straight into the last corner. Unless he's suffering from tyre wear, it might just be dropping down. But there's Has there pitting in 13th place. Interesting strategy there to pit. Can he get back up to the top of the field? He's going to lose a lot of ground. Oh, Valium, he gets on the grass there. Little bit of a mistake there. Grass on the exit as well there. Now down into the right-hander that leads down into the S's. Still closely behind Martin and Gold. Down the straight. Down to one of my favourite corners, the banked hairpin. Absolutely love it. Especially if you're on the outside of someone, you can get the momentum on the outside line and you can pull away on the straight after the corner. But so nothing happens then. It's just because of the penalty you lose a bit of ground, a couple of mistakes here and there. As we head back up to front then, Buffon is still leading the way in first. Raffo in second. LFC fan in third in that Toyota. They've pulled a gap on Marshall, who's now coming, will be soon coming under attack from Apache and AD. Apache and AD are together. Super and the Scirocco. Then heading down the straight. Infinity Decals closely behind. Well, not far behind, sorry. In 7th. Oh, good shot of the top two there. Of AD and Apache going side by side. He's going to try and get the switch back now, but he doesn't. Apache gets the line, gets the drive off the corner as they head now. They're slowly catching Marshall. Marshall must be suffering from tyre wear now at this stage. He's losing a lot of speed to these guys in the corners. Has it down the straight, no problem, and round this bank turn. But in those tight and twisty corners, he is losing speed. As we see a overtake now in the hairpin. AD gets past Apache on the inside line. He's now going to try and chase after Marshall. Now Infinity Decals coming under fire from Craig. Craig's come back. He's lost a lot of spots since the start. Managed to keep in 6th for a while, but now has lost it down and is now in 8th place. Infinity Decals goes wide there. Very strange. It must be he must be suffering from tyre wear as well. He's now on the gearbox off Craig. Can he mount a charge down into turn 1 maybe, or on the straight? They're both are on the outside line. As for Angus and Gold already. Gold is into 10th. So Gold then leading the way. Obviously has pitted, so that's why Gold's up into 10th. But he's already on the back of Angus, so already being able to make that gap up. Gold now, Martin in 11th still. Valium closing the gap now in 12th. And has got a half-second penalty and he's in 13th. He's managed to catch up to these guys. So let's see, keep an eye on what he can do. He's got the fastest lap of 127.2. So those new tyres are working well. Buffoon still leading the way. Raffo second. LFC fan now trying to close that gap to Raffo in third. Marshall is about to come under fire from these guys. He's in 4th place. Just trying to survive in this race. We're coming close now to 10 minutes remaining. Great scenery from this track. Absolute beautiful track. I think it's surrounded by nature parks and villas around the area in Italy. So Apache then, mounting the charge now on Marshall. They're right behind him. Are they going to get him into turn 1? Is Marshall going to defend? He stays on the outside line. It's looking like he's letting Apache have the corner. He gets a little bit of a touch there. It goes down. Oh, he tries to come back on Apache. He's not happy with this. He's like, no, sorry guys, but you're going to have to fight me for this place. So he gets a switch back then on Apache. Now going down into the S's, leaning onto the back straight. As they head down the straight now, Apache is right behind him in his slipstream. Is he going to try and go for an overtake on the banked corner here on the hairpin? Look at that momentum and speed. Look at them both. They both take him on the inside line. Now is AD going to be able to get the momentum to pass him on this little straight here through the S's? Yes, he does. He follows Apache through. And that's the difference of tyres. Whereas if you've got tyre wear and little tyre wear. So Marshall's definitely suffering from tyre wear now. Craig in 7th, managed to pull a gap away from Infinity decals. Dave now with 4/10 penalty. 4 by Gold. Gold is up into 9th now. So it's Has, Valium and Angus at the back. Angus is trying to mount a charge onto Martin. Can he do it into the first turn? Little bit brake, late on the brakes. Very brave around there. Martin's ghosted at the minute. Oh, there he goes. He pops back out. Angus gets the job done. Gets back into 10th place. Great show there. Valium still in 12th, trying to close the gap. And here comes Has. He's got them new tyres, being able to catch up to these boys. So back up to the front then, we've got Buffoon, followed by Raffo. LFC fans got half a second penalty, but he's doing a great job in 3rd. AD now up into 4th. Marshall's back up into 5th. Very great job. He's not rolling over for these guys. He's not over yet. Saying you might have the better tyres, mate, but I'm gonna fight for every position. So still in 5th place. Meanwhile, all the while the guys at the back are catching up. Apache now going to try and get past Marshall again. Runs wide on the grass there. His tyres are going to be dirty. He's got to be careful. As they head now to complete lap 15 down the main straight. Let's see what happens here. Is Marshall going to go on the brakes late? No, he's not. He's going to go around the outside. There's Apache on the inside line. Marshall's got the inside line for the next corner. All meanwhile, Craig is trying to catch up to these fellas. Little bump there from Apache, but nothing untoward. Now Marshall is right behind AD. Is he going to try and get back past him? Can he do anything to mount a charge? He can't really do anything. He's got the inside line, he's got the speed, but can he manage his tyres through this next corner? Can he defend? Apache's trying to get on the inside line of him. He's got a bit of a line, but he just tucks in behind him. Now coming to the next right-hander, which is a little right kink before the little straight that leads to the 2 right-handers. Can Apache get on the inside line and mount a charge onto Marshall? All the while, Apache's tyres are now wearing. So Marshall's just trying to delay him a little bit. He's keeping up with AD as well, so this little battle is staying close for 4th place. As they head now down the start-finish straight. Can Marshall go for an overtake, or is he too far back? Still status quo for the first turn. AD goes a little bit wide there, but Apache now is right behind. Marshall is trying to get the inside line from him, still doesn't manage to do it. So we go down further now. Craig Still in 7th, but Gold is up into 8th already. He's already dispatched Infinity. And as you can see, Haz is in 10th as well. Haz is already dispatched the guys at the back. Oh, there's a bit of... let's go further down because there's 2 cars stuck on track. What's happened here? So let's ride on board with Valium as they go into turn 1. Side by side, Valium's on the inside line. Gets the move done, but here comes Martin trying to get on the outside line. He gets a switch back on him, and then all of a sudden they touch. Valium's on the grass. And Martin's waiting for Valium. Valium's trying to get the car turned round. Martin's all the while saying, come on, dude, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There we go, Valium's back past, and Martin follows him. Such a shame for it to end in contact there, but it's the slightest little contact, and you know, you're off on the grass and spinning round, so you know, nothing intentional there. So back up to the front, and Raffo now, Raffo is now caught up to Buffoon. Buffoon trying to edge it out for 5 more minutes. He's led most of the race, but Raffo's been conserving his tyres, and now he's on the charge. He's on the back of Buffoon. He's going to try and take him in the first corner, is he? Looks like he took the inside line there. Is he going to try and for a switchback crossover move into the next turn? They're on the inside line. Buffoon goes a bit wide. He knows that Raffo's faster. He knows he's got the tyres. He knows he's going to come past, and he does. But he's going to try and follow him through the rest of the lap now, and see if he can try and mount a charge. He's on the outside line, down the straight. They're side by side, heading down now fast, down to the hairpin. Who's going to get the line in the back corner? Geez, you could not fit a cigarette paper between these two there. Side by side, great racing, great move. And there he goes, Raffo up into first. But Buffoon's trying to come past still. He's trying to mount a charge. And we got more people now off on the at the back. Valium's had more issues there. I think this is where he decides enough is enough. I'm out of here. So Raffo then. Raffo still in the lead. Buffoon trying to get there. Can he get past him? Can he mount a charge coming round down the start-finish straight? Raffo's trying to break the toe. Couple of moves is acceptable, but he does a great job there. And I think Buffoon has to settle for second now. He's still trying to nibble at the Ferrari's heels, but doesn't look like anything's there. Valium's still in pause mode. So now LFC Fan has been able to catch up to these two because of these two fighting. Is LFC Fan going to be able to get into second place, or maybe first? As these two now head down the straight, little bit of a gap there. Not quite side by side. Buffoon can't get the line through that corner, doesn't have the momentum. Oh, runs on the gravel there a bit, managed to save the car though. So we head down the field. AD now in 4th, Apache in 5th, followed by Marshall in 6th place. Marshall doing a sterling job on those the tyres in the Genesis, but now he's closely followed by Gold and Haz going side by side through the S's. Oh, Haz gets a little bit on the grass there, forces Gold onto the grass there. Just jumped off the curb on the inside line, but managed to get an overtake done. Gold now going to follow him through. Can they catch up to Marshall, who's definitely on worn tyres at this point? He's lost touch with AD and Apache when he was following them for so long. Can he mount any charge whatsoever to these guys? He's just got to defend for the rest of the race. There's 2 minutes to go. Well, yeah, 2.5 minutes to go. You know, he's just going to try and defend in the last couple of laps and see if he can get a decent finishing position. All the while though, Haz and Gold are catching up to him. Don't forget, a few laps ago, Haz pitted. You know, he pitted before. Well, it says here you can't see when he pitted, but he definitely pitted a few laps ago when Valium and Martin, before they had their contact. So he's done well to get back up there. Infinity Decals now in 9th, just trying to manage his tyres, just trying to get a good finishing position. Angus and Craig are near each other, they're trying to battle each other. Craig's trying to get back into the top 10, runs wide on the gravel there, still holds the car though. Martin, now with nearly a second penalty, is at the back, and Valium is still in pause mode. He's probably gonna do believe he quits the race, leaves. But anyway, at the front it's Raffo in first. Buffon now is coming under fire from LFC Fan. Can LFC Fan get into second place? He's going to try to switch back. Oh, a little bit of a contact there. He flashes the light. Buffon is not happy with that move. Little bit door contact there, and now he's forced onto the grass, wide onto the grass, sorry. So Buffon's going to try and mount a charge again now to get onto the back of LFC Fan. Can he get him into the hairpin? Like I said, he wasn't happy with that move then on the door contact. It's not very good racing to, you know, just push someone out of the way. So Buffon tries to get past him. He's getting the inside line. Gets the inside line. This is the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. So Raffo then in first place is probably going to come across the line in first and finish the race. But now we have side by side from Buffon and LFC Fan. LFC Fan now on the inside line, trying to force his way past. Little bit of a contact there. Is Buffon gonna plant it down the inside line? He does. And there's contact. Oh no, there isn't contact. There's just Raffo finishing the race in first. LFC Fan in second. Buffon in third. Couldn't see because of the replay camera there. We're a bit crappy there. But Apache now is going to come across the line in fourth. He takes the fourth spot. Then it's AD. Nice little drift there. Then it's Haz. Followed by Gold in seventh. They got past Marshall. So just a little recap then, because the replay ended before I could get all the information out. We're going to head on to the final lap then. With Raffo leading the way for the final time. Buffon still in second, trying to hold on to second from LFC Fan. LFC Fan's probably going to mount a charge on this last lap. I would have thought this is going to be a close and heated battle between the two as they go side by side. Little door contact there. Then in the first corner, some drivers won't make this last lap, and now so as we head down the field, Buffon and LFC Fan then still battling onto the back straight now. AD and Apache battling for that fourth place. Can Apache get past AD for fourth place? Then we've got Haz and Gold now finally past Marshall. I think it might be too late between them two to catch AD, but we'll have to see if they can catch up to Apache and AD. Marshall in 8th, so we're gonna rewind time, and here comes Infinity Decals, 9th place finish, pretty strong finish. Shame it's not more up the front, but he's gonna come across the line to finish in 9th place. There's Valium going slow, waiting for the time. Sorry about that. There's Angus and Craig coming across the line in 10th and 11th. Martin's gonna come across the line in 12th. He's coming around the final corner now. There goes P1 Valium. He finishes in 13th and Martin finishes in 12th. Lovely pirouette there. So we're going to rewind time to they finished, and we're going to go back up to the front because it's heating up now between Buffon and LFC fan, we've gone a bit too far. We get back here, there we go. So you can see Buffon gets on the grass a bit there. Now as they go down through the S's onto the back straight, can Buffon get past LFC fan in the hairpin? He's got his slipstream is behind him. He's going to try and mount a charge and get the speed. He goes for the inside line, but LFC covers it. Doesn't manage to get the line. Can he get the momentum out of the corner? He's flashing the lights. He's coming on the outside line now for the next two little S's. First the kink left, then the kink right. LFC fan now is behind Buffon. Buffon managed to get past him. Can Buffon manage to pull it out on these last two right-handers? He goes a little bit wide there on there. There's a little bit close to nearly contact. As they head now down into the last corner, sorry. Buffon looks like he's got the inside line, but doesn't quite get the job done. So Raffle is going to come across the line in first. LFC fan comes across in second, and Buffon comes in third. Now if we go back to this little battle here, so as you can see, Apache is now in the slipstream of AD on the final on the back straight. Apache now goes to the outside line. Is he going to get the outside move? He gets the outside move. Look at that, all the way around the outside. Gets the good exit. A little bit of a tap there. Edges AD out as they come now into the quick left and right corner. Still side by side nearly. Apache gets the better exit there. Manages to edge it out and defend against AD. Coming round now around the two right-handers. Into the little left kink now. Onto the final corner. As the top three finish now. And as you can see, Apache got a move done and he gets a well-deserved fourth place. Coming across the line now. Apache finishes fourth. AD finishes fifth. Nice little drift there. Has 6, Gold 7th, and then Marshall in 8th place. Sorry about a little cut there. I hope you enjoyed the replay. I shall be back. Should be tomorrow or Tuesday for race 1 at Kyoto and race 2 at the WeatherTech Laguna Seca. Like I said, hope you enjoyed. I shall see you next time. If you can, please subscribe and like if you enjoyed it. It helps me out, supports the channel. Thank you very much. Catch you later.